It's just so good just to be able to be with you. You know what? One of the things that excites me is that sometimes I get these messages from Ethiopia. Hi, brother Bo, I'm from Ethiopia. I said, whoa, it's like I've never been to Ethiopia, but the webinar goes to Ethiopia. So such a joy. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You could have, done, you could have done this, or I don't know what. You could have watched TV. You could have just laid in bed, and you could have done all sorts of things, a video game, whatever, but you decided to invest in yourself here in our webinar. So thank you. Such an honor, such a privilege to be able to be with you. At this time, you can still invite your friends over. You can still email, Facebook Messenger, call up people and say, hey, there's a webinar going on, watch it. So, because we're going to talk about something very, very special. And we're going to talk about something that is very, very important to your life. We're going to talk about how the 3 things that you need to do to retire a multimillionaire before the age of 50. I'm going to say that again. This is the whole discussion, and we're just going to be very rapid about it. Like I'm going to pull people here, and we're going to interview them, and we're going to, get inspired by their entrepreneurship journey. So we're going. This is going to be like a fast-paced webinar. So you better hang on to your seats. And again, please tell your friends, relatives, family members, and enemies to watch the webinar. I don't know what you want to call up people, email people, people. Just about this webinar. Okay, so this crucial, this top. Wow, me, brother Bo, retire a multi-millionaire. Are you serious? I'm just a simple person with a regular job, earning a little bit here and there. I mean, what are you talking about? It's possible to retire a multi-millionaire. And question, and I'm gonna answer the deeper question in the introduction of the webinar. The introduction of the webinar poses a deeper question, and the deeper question is this. I hope you're listening. Do you want to really retire? I mean, is that something preferable? Is that something that you would wish for, that you would retire? We're going to talk about that deeper question at the very start of the webinar. So I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm going to show you just what's going to happen in this webinar. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to invite an entrepreneur. Her name is Anne, and she has all these health products, and she's gonna share with you her story, how she started her small business, and how it's now doing, how it's growing, and where she wants to take it. We're gonna, what inspired you to do this, and it's gonna be great. You're just gonna hear it and say, hey, if she can do it, maybe I can do it too. And then I'm gonna pull into the webinar another entrepreneurs, Jose and Red, and they're gonna share about a business that they started selling bags. And I love their products, and I want you to look at them and find out whether that's something that will inspire you as well. By the way, we're gonna give away the products of the guests. We're actually going to give away health products. We're going to give away these bags to you, and we're gonna share how it's going to be done. Okay, we're going to tell you what to do to be able to. We're going to give away thousands of pesos today worth of products, and then. I'm gonna invite my dear friend and mentor Larry Gamboa. He is the author of Think Rich Pinoy, and he's going to share with you his entrepreneurial journey as well. He's going to share with you his whole journey in real estate. And that's going to be exciting. I'm telling you, I learned a lot from Larry, and I know you're going to learn a lot from him as well. We're going to talk about that as well. There are something and asking, well, Brother Bo, what if I'm 55? Well, if you are 55, welcome. You are still part of this webinar. Listen to me. Listen to me. You have to start now. In fact, you should start yesterday. You should be able, what we're going to talk about today. At 55 years old, it is crucial, okay, that you now be so serious in making this happen, because you do not want to be part of the category of people who are retiring and not having enough money for the long stretch of extending. I'm telling you now, people are growing older, and the span of people is expanding. It's crazy. Would be dying at the age of what? 55, 58. When you're 60, woo, you have a long life at the age of 60. Guess what? 60 is young now. 60 is very young. I'm going to talk to Larry Gamboa. He's going to be my guest. And he's what? He's over 70. And you look at him, he's still boxing and swimming, for crying out loud. So people's lives, the lifespan of people is growing longer and longer and longer. And guess what? That requires money. That requires money for medicines. That requires money for after. Now, listen, would people have enough money for that long stretch if people live until 80 and 90 years old? Yes, 95 years old, 98 years old. People live until that time. So you need to be, are you ready? Let me be able to promise. At the end of this webinar, okay, you finish this webinar. Oh, by the way, again, okay, at the end of the webinar, we'll be giving these products. So I'm excited that you get that. But that's not it. At the end of the webinar, you will learn the three most important things necessary to be able to retire a multimillionaire, hopefully earlier than later. Okay. Let me not say any more 50, because there are some people here who watching me right now who are 55. So it doesn't apply to them. So my point is this: if you can retire earlier with that particular money, and then you'll be able to do what you want to do. Okay? Are you ready? Are we gonna start? Okay, here we go. Let me just share with you the deeper question now. The deeper question is this, because if this is going to be the big question. The big question is, how can I retire a multimillionaire before the age of 50? Or basically my question is, how can I retire a multimillionaire as soon as possible? Basically, that's the question. So if you're 55 right now, you still need to listen to this, okay? Now, here's the point. There's a deeper question than that. The deeper question is, Brother Bo, should I retire? I mean, is it like, you know what? I'm going to answer that deeper question. You shouldn't. I know I'm conflicted right now. Like, I'm telling you to retire as a multimillionaire, and yet at the same time, I'm telling you not to retire. That's true. Don't retire. That will be the biggest mistake of your life, to retire. Here's my point. If you do a survey of the people who are now 65 years old and above, this is the fact. The fact is only 2% of them, only 2% are financially wealthy. Okay? And then you've got about 10% of them that are more or less financially okay. They're not wealthy, but they're okay. Their needs are met. But the bulk of the people, the huge bulk of people, that's about probably 87%, give or take a few percentage points. These are people, the big majority, are people who have to ask for money from their children. They have to beg for money from relatives, and they have to work because they have to put food on their tables. I'm telling you, I don't want that. I really don't. Excuse me. No, I don't want that life. Can you imagine you're 60 years old, you're 65 years old, you're 70 years old, and when you need to buy for medicines, what do? You pick up the phone and you call up your son, your daughter, and say, anak, meron ka bang konting extra dyan? Kailangan ng tatay mo bumili ng gamot. You know what? Of course, children should help their parents. I mean, absolutely. I'm going to preach to the children right now. Help your parents. You have to. You should. You know. But from the perspective of the parents, you don't like that feeling of being a burden to your children. Your children have their own problems. They're taking care of their children, your grandchildren, you know. So you don't want to burden them. You want to have money to live on, and then let your children. In fact, as parents, at the end of the day, you want to pick up the phone and call your children, but not to ask for money. You want to call up your children and say, anak, libre ba yung mga apo natin pag summer? Itong summer na to, halika, mag-Boracay tayo. Ako bahala. Ako taya. I will spend for the plane fare. I'm sure that's what you want. And that's what can happen. Change your financial destiny right now. Make a decision. Don't let this. Ay, ang ganda nun. Sana. I wish. No, please. Don't make it like just a wish. Make a decision. Make a decision. This is going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to have multi-millions at the later part of my life. And it's got to start now. You've got to make certain decisions. I hope you're listening. I hope this is not just a webinar to entertain you. This is a webinar that will change your future. This will change the destiny of your life. You have to listen carefully. I want you to block everything. Close the door. I mean, find a way to just listen to this webinar seriously, because it has to do with your future. Will you be somebody who will be at the age of 60 or 65 picking up the phone and asking for money from your children or from your relatives? Or, big difference, pick up the phone to call up your children to tell them, hey, let's have dinner, my treat. Hey, let's have a vacation, my treat. I hope the decision that you're going to make right now, that will affect whatever future you're going to have. And I'm excited for you, because what I'm going to share with you, it really will change your life. So, okay, deeper question. Should I retire? The answer is no, don't retire. But there's a difference between working because you have to put food on the table, versus working because you love to work, even if it's not being paid. Never retire. Okay, you retire from your job, 65, 60 years old, you know. The company says, retire. Sure, retire. What do you do after retirement? Find another job. Go and work. You see, if your work is something that you love to do, you'll do it even without the money. Now, that's my point. Can you reach at a certain point where you have all the money? You've got the millions already. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay? You've got the millions in your investments. Still work. Still find a job. Or go serve the parish, serve the community for free. Isn't that wonderful? But you're not retiring. You're working, you're serving, you're doing what you're supposed to do with passion. You're serving God. You know, you're into a little business and on the side, and you know, that's what you want to happen. So I'm going to say that again. Do not retire. Keep on loving and serving and giving. Your work is the glory of God manifesting in your life. That's theology for you right there. Your work is not something that you do for the money. Your work is your gift to the world. It is your gift of God's love to the world. That, my dear friend, I want you to listen carefully. Work, if you have all the money, if you have all the investments. In fact, I'm going to ask you that question. I want you to imagine. You've got 5 million, you've got 10 million, you've got 15, 20 million in your investments already. Like right now. Here's my question. What will you be doing? Would you actually say, oh, wow, if I've got 20 million, brother Bo, I've got 10 million, I'm going to go to the beach, lie down there on the shore in the hammock. I'm going to stay in a hammock. I'm going to sip my tall juice of a tall glass of orange juice, and I'll ask one of the girls there to fan me, and that's it. I'm going to stay there for the rest of my life. Ha! I'll give you 3 months. I'm going to give you 6 months. You're going to be bored to death. No. You want to live a life of contribution. Fulfillment comes not when you're lying down on a beach and doing nothing for the rest of your life. Fulfillment comes when you're able to donate and contribute yourself and offer your life to another human being and help that other human being and give an impact and make a difference in the world. That's where fulfillment and joy comes from. So I'm going to say this again. Even as I talk about how to retire as a multimillionaire before the age of 50, my first introduction is to actually contradict that and say, don't retire. Keep serving, keep loving. Now that I've said that, let me go back to my premise, to my first question and say, okay, Brother Bo, I want that future. I want that future where I pick up the phone and I tell my kids, hey, let's have a vacation, my treat. I want that. I really want that. What should I do? 3 things. 3 important things that you need to do. Are you ready? First, you need to plan. And I know it's a corny thing. Oh, corny plan. Sorry, there's no other way. Stephen Covey, best-selling author. The 7 habits of highly effective people. He said this. Everything is created twice. First in the mind, second in reality. That house that you're staying in right now, or that office or that building, I don't know where you're watching this. Maybe some of you are watching this in a car or in a bus using their phone. But whatever you're surrounded with right now, a house, a room, a building, a car, a bus, that was created first in the mind. It was a sketch. There was a blueprint. It was just a thought. It was just a plan. And then somebody executed it and it became, ta-da, what it is right now. You've got a plan that you will retire a multimillionaire. You've got to plan it. You can't just say, oh, it's going to happen. It will happen. No, it won't unless you plan. In fact, I know a lot of people who are working in their jobs and they're just dependent on their retirement pay, on their separation pay, the retirement package that they will receive when they hit 60. And the company says, okay, it's time to retire. Here's the money. And they're totally dependent on that. I'm telling you, that is one of the worst things you can do. One of the worst things you can do. Depend on the retirement check that you will receive when you walk out of your office. Oh, gosh. Let me tell you why. I have heard one horror story after another horror story after another horror story of people who did that. They depended on the retirement check, and in a few years, it was gone. Vanished forever. You can't. Please do not. I'll tell you a real story. One guy retired as a manager, actually as a vice president of a company, got 5 million pesos for his retirement pay. Huge amount of money. He was overwhelmed. You know what he did? He remodeled his house and then he bought himself a new car. With those 2 moves, that 5 million shrunk to 2.5 to 2 million. It just halved it. Why did he do that? Oh, because he wanted to reward himself. After 30, 35 years of working in the company, he said, I deserve it. So he remodeled his house and bought himself a new car. Guess what happened after 5 years? The 2.5 million that was left with him, kaput, gone, like the mist. It became zero. And so what happened? You guessed it. He went through that pain. He went through that pain of saying, oh no, it's gone. That's why I always tell people, hey, when you retire from your company, don't retire. Find another way of having active income so that whatever money that you receive as a retirement pay, you can invest, But there's a better way of doing it. Are you ready? If you're listening to me now and you're 20 or 30 or 40 or even 50 years old, I want you to make a decision to plan. You need to plan to retire, not only with your retirement pay, something like this. Let's say you've arrived at 60 or 65, and then you're going to be retired by your company. The company gives you a retirement check, okay? Maybe it's 2 million, maybe it's 5 million, maybe it's 10, I don't know, and you receive it. You know what? You say, thank you. But will it be such a big thing? No. Why? Because you have followed my advice and you have been investing slowly every single month. Your money in the investments is bigger than whatever retirement check you're going to get from your company. This one that you've been building over time, over the past 10 years, over the past 15 years, this one over the past 20 years, this one is so big compared to this that you will be receiving from your retirement check. That's what we're going to do with your life. Are you ready? Aha. Number one, plan. Plan. Hey, tag someone you want to retire with. With the multi-millions. Tag someone. And just find out a way how you can do that, okay? All right, I'm gonna tell you you've got a plan. Here's number two. Number two is you've got to pull. You want to retire a multimillionaire? You've got to sacrifice. You've got to pull your wants. You've got to pull your expenses. I know right now it's so easy. One time I was there was this long line of people that wanted me to autograph their books and picture taking, etc. Selfie. So I was there and I was smiling at everybody. And then there was this one woman who came up to me, and I'll never forget her face. It's still there, printed in my consciousness. She says, "Brother Bo," and then she put the book in front of me, and then she said, "Ang mahal ng libro mo." But she said it with a smile, and I signed it, and then she said, "Mahal," And then she says that sometimes she just goes to the bookstore just to read the book and then return it to the shelf because it's so expensive. So it's really funny. I was talking with her. I said, okay. And then she said, "Oh, selfie." And then she gets her phone and then she takes a picture of both of us. And guess what I noticed? The phone was top of the line, brand new iPhone. And I said, wow, my book is 250, 300 pesos. The phone, I didn't say that verbally. I didn't. But here's my point. We like to buy stuff and that's normal. But why not invest? A book is something that you invest in. So that's great. You invest in yourself. When you attend a seminar, you're investing in yourself. When you invest in and I'm gonna share this to you now. When you invest in the stock market, and I'm gonna tell you, the stock market is one of the best, if not the best and safest way of growing your money over time. I'm not talking about trading. No, that's you hear that from people. They will lose money through trading the stock market because they don't know how. Yes, there's a way of doing it, but I'm gonna teach you that why not first invest? because investing over time will make you a multimillionaire. Why do I know that? I'll tell you why. Because my maid, I share this story a lot, and please listen to me, even if you heard this story before. My maid, I taught her how to invest in the stock market. My three maids, my driver, and all the 200 employees that we have in our ministries, messengers and managers and accountants and janitors. We taught them all how to invest invest in the stock market. It's the same method that we guide them in the Truly Rich Club. Same guidance, same exact guidance that we give to the Truly Rich Club members. I gave it to my employees, gave it to my maid. My maid last year, July, is already a millionaire. She reached her first million last July 2016. Yay! It works, guys. Truly Rich Club members, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about because you've experienced it. That twice a month, I send a stocks update. Stocks up every single month, twice, emails, 2 emails each month, telling them what stocks to buy, what stocks to sell. And these are the humongous stocks. These are the humongous companies. And people say, Brother Bo, I don't know that. You know what? Once upon a time, you did not know how to operate your cell phone. Once upon a time, you did not know how to use the laptop. Once upon a time, for crying out loud, you did not know how to drive, and you did, how to operate the washing machine. Same thing. Don't say, I don't know how the stock market works. Learn. We'll teach you how. Join the Truly Rich Club and we'll teach you how, step by step. There are free seminars that you can attend. Step by step, we're going to teach you. If you're not yet a member of the Truly Rich Club, you should. You really should. Because I believe the best way to retire a multimillionaire is to be an owner. I'm gonna say that again. You might it enters one ear and goes the other ear. You've got to be an owner. You've got to be an owner of a business. Brother Bo, I'm just an employee. You've got to be an owner of Shoemart and Ayala. And how? I'll teach you how. Buy the stocks. When you buy stocks of these gigantic companies, you're an owner. You've got to be an owner. That's the only way to become a multimillionaire. Be an owner. Okay? And I'm going to encourage you to do that. To get the guidance, the specific guidance, get into the Truly Rich Club, be part of that, and we're going to guide and lead you, okay? So pull. Number 1, plan. You've got to plan to be a multimillionaire. Number 2, you've got to pull your wants. Pull. Discipline. Do not spend beyond your means. You've got to be able to invest 20% of your salary every month into the stock market. That's my recipe. That's my formula. It has worked. Believe me. The first year, second year, the third year, as if nothing is happening. Every month, 20% of your salary, put it in the stock market, follow our guidance, what stocks to buy, what stocks to sell. Every month, put 20%. Put 20%. On the first year, it's as though nothing is happening. You kind of like scratch your head and say, Brother Bo, it's not growing. I'll say, keep on doing it. On the second year, every month you put it in. Truly Rich Club members, if you're listening to me now, you know this experience. On the second year you're doing it, and it's nothing's happening much. There's a third year you put in. It's on the fourth year. I believe it's on the fourth and the fifth year. That's when you feel it. That's when you say, "Yumayaman na ako." So that it's a gradual growth. But then on the fourth and the fifth year, that's when it starts kicking in, when you realize, oh my gosh, it's growing. I want you to keep on. You have to pull. Because that 20%, you could have spent it. You could have spent it on new clothes. You could have spent it on stuff, right? On stuff. Hey, pull. You want to be a multimillionaire? Pull. Discipline yourself. Pull Can I tell you? Can I give you a little story? I'll tell you a little story. One day, I was driving, and I held the hand of my wife. My wife was right here beside me, and I held her hand. And then I told her, "Sweetheart, one of my dreams is coming true." And she said, "What dream?" And I said, "To hold your hand while driving." And so we both laughed. And ang babaw, no? To hold her hand while driving is a dream. I'll tell you why. Because for the longest time, I was driving an old car that was manual, shift. So you can't hold the hand of your wife, well, not regularly at least, because you're driving. You have a first gear, second gear, third gear, and but that year when I held her hand and we were laughing, and when I told her, one of my dreams has come true, is because I dreamt when we got married. I got married when I was 32 years old. When I got married at the age of 32, I dreamt that I will be driving an automatic car, a brand new automatic car, and then I'll be able to hold her hand. Okay, mababaw yung panaginip po. But never mind. Now, listen to me. Why am I sharing this to you? Because I became a millionaire when I was probably 34, 35 years old. Do you know when I bought my brand new car? Long after that. Meaning to say I was already a millionaire, and then I became a multimillionaire. I still wasn't buying my brand new car. What am I doing? What am I sharing to you? Pull. It was the idea of getting my extra money and putting it in business and in the stock market and making it grow. I wanted to see that more than spending. And when my money was over, then I said, okay, now it's time to buy a brand new car. Now I'm back to buying secondhand again because I realized there's an advantage to buying a 1-year-old or 2-year-old car. But anyway, that's for another webinar. Okay. Today, I just want to share that with you. You've got a plan to become a multimillionaire. Number 2, you've got to pull your wants and discipline yourself to spend lesser than what you earn so that you can put 20%, at least 20% of your income into an investment. And I'm going to encourage you, the stock market is the safest way. If you know what you're doing and if you follow our guidance, it's the safest way of making it happen. All right. What's number 3? I'll not tell you now. I'll call on some guests and I will tell you what the third thing that you need to do to become and retire a multimillionaire. Okay. My first guest is, Ann Parreño. She started a business. It's called Fresca Verde. You can actually go to facebook.com/Fresca Verde. And please come. Yay. Hi, Ann. Thank you. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm going to move the microphone a little bit. Yay. Okay. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
We don't mind me. We just have a few thousands of people watching us. No, tell us seriously. Tell us. I want you. Don't tell me your age, but look at her. She's very young, and she started a business. And tell me, what business is that?
It's called Fresca Verde, and we sell turmeric tea, ginger tea, and turmeric ginger tea. So those are our products.
Okay, you need to educate us.
Right.
What is turmeric?
Okay, so turmeric in Filipino language is what we call luyang dilaw.
Luyang dilaw.
Yes, it's very common in India. It's actually what makes curry orange or yellow.
Oh.
So it's in the family of ginger,
yes.
But it's not spicy as the ginger that we use for tinola.
Oh.
So turmeric has a bitter mustardy taste.
Yeah.
But it's very healthy. So actually right now people are calling it one of the superfood or
superfood.
Something like that, yes, because
why?
They're researching on what other ways we can use turmeric. They think that it has a relation to why Indians have a very low or almost zero rate for Alzheimer's because they have
Whoa.
turmeric in their diet all
Wow.
the time because of curry.
Yeah.
And they also drink turmeric tea.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. So this is something. Why did you go into business? And
It actually came out because of a need. My husband was diagnosed with fatty liver, so it was a medical need.
oh.
And based on my research, everything, turmeric was one of the things that popped up so many times when I
Yes.
looked for home remedies
Yes.
for addressing the liver detox, so things like that.
Yeah.
And then we tried to make it at home first, the usual brew,
Yeah.
the root crop.
Yeah.
It takes so long.
Yeah.
So we looked for instant
Yeah.
turmeric tea in
Yeah.
the market. And sometimes in the groceries there would be some,
Yeah.
and sometimes not at all, or most of the times nothing.
Wow.
So, and one of the things is that I thought if we were having a hard time and we want to buy turmeric, maybe other people are also having a hard time looking for turmeric and they want to buy turmeric here in Manila. So why not go into this business? And it was also a coincidence. I remembered one of my aunts, it was her business before in our province, in Antique. So
okay.
she taught us a trade secret on how to
Wow.
do this. So it was really, everything just fell into place at that time.
Yes. Wow. And so there you have it, guys. You've got and what I'm going to do is I'm interviewing people, right? So this is connected to the third thing that I'm going to talk about after the interview. So maybe you can guess what that third thing is. Plan, pull. What's the third thing? Anne tells me that she had a business idea. It was because her husband had a need, fatty liver. You wanted him to be healthier. You did it, just in the house, but then you wanted something more instant, easier. It was not available in the store, and you decided this could be a business. If you want to start a business, guys, solve a problem. I'll say that again. If you want to have a business, solve a problem, fill a need. There's a need somewhere that you can fill. Go ahead. And then what happened after that?
After that, I talked to my aunt. She taught us how to do it. And then it was just out of habit because of my corporate job before.
Yeah.
I planned so many things for my bosses before.
Oh.
So I said I should plan for my business. I actually have my notebook where I had questions about the business and how to go about it, the first logos, the questions that I asked myself, and the things to do. I even have a plan for a bazaar or a plan about our packaging and things like that.
Oh my gosh.
And
you designed the packaging as also this?
Yes.
Woo.
And
we're going to give this to you guys. Okay.
So, and one of the things that I wanted to set for myself, so that this can really happen. It's not just a plan. It's I set a deadline for myself because when I used to work in the corporate, why would my boss set a deadline for me and I would comply?
Yeah.
So if it's my business, I should be more stricter about it with myself. So I set a deadline and I made sure that I follow the deadline. So if I set the deadline that should finish this plan or the packaging that day, I should, because it's my future at stake.
That's beautiful. Did you hear that, guys? I love that encouragement. Set deadlines, not just dreams. Some people just have dreams. Oh, I want to have a business, and then after 6 years, it's all about I want to have a business. But you put deadlines. Have deadlines. And then what happened?
And then we really pushed. It was just a 1 month turnaround. Everything, we already have the product packaging, just 1 month, and we decided to join a bazaar. Just really go for it.
Yeah.
And then we tested our product, and in the bazaar, it was overwhelming. We did not expect to really sell so much, and the bazaar ran for several weeks, but we only booked 1 day because we didn't think that people would buy. So, and then later on, that's how we discovered that there's a need for it, and we're happy that we're fulfilling our customers' need. And one thing that we found out also, we had a lot of repeat buyers.
Ooh.
And people just coming to us, not just for our products, but for education. Because what we did, or what I personally did, is educate them how to use the product, and not just. I didn't even push our product. I pushed the the turmeric information about turmeric, and
Yes.
I told them, you don't even have to buy our products.
Yes.
If you really want, you can prepare it your own. But at the end of the day, they still buy from us.
Turmeric tea. There you have it. Wow. Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful. Is there, so how long has the business been going on?
Um, we've been active for a year. We started December.
You do this only in your house?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? And so you sell this now online,
Yes.
and you also sell in bazaars
Yes.
once in a while, but it's mostly online.
Yes.
Okay. And what are the plans for your business?
Well, we plan to go into, because my vision really, or my mission really, is to have this available for everyone.
Yes.
So what's readily accessible to people is supermarkets or grocery stores.
Oh.
So we plan to go into the grocery stores
Whoa.
so that you people can buy
Yeah.
anytime that they want, or
Yeah.
anytime that they need. So that's
Yeah.
the dream, and also to convert Filipinos to tea drinkers instead
Okay.
of coffee.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. But this is available already online, and that's your main distribution.
Yes.
So I would recommend that but you're doing it already, you know, social marketing, social media marketing.
Yes. So we have Facebook, we have our website also.
Yeah. But how do you push it? Yeah, you need to talk to our team.
Right. right.
How to do social media. Social media marketing is the way now to market because of the world that we're in. But yeah, if you're interested with the Anne's products, turmeric tea, and what else?
We have ginger tea and a
Ginger
combination.
And a combination of turmeric and ginger tea. Go to facebook.com/Fresca Verde and find out more about it. Is there anything you'd like to share about your journey that you believe will inspire people?
Well, one thing that I would like to really reach out to people who don't have families who are into business, because my family, we don't have anyone in the family who's into business.
Listen to that.
So it was, well, you're going to doubt yourself at
Yeah.
first if you can really do it.
Yeah.
Because you think that it's not in your DNA because your parents are not
Yeah.
entrepreneurs and things like that. So I want people to erase that mindset.
Yes.
I hope that I can inspire people to do that, and also start as early as you can, because I thought about this business, and then if I had only 200 or 100 pesos, I could have started this business when I was in college already.
Wow.
Knowing the things that I know now.
Yes.
And then, so if people could start really early, and I also started several businesses before I failed, and then this one. So start early and then experiment, and age is not really a factor.
Age is not a factor. Age is not a factor.
Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful. The next step I know that you want to do is you want to build a what do you call that?
We want
Factory,
to rent to rent sort of a house
Yes.
or a place where we can convert it into a big kitchen,
Yes.
so that we can hire 6 or 7
Yeah.
cooks.
Because right now it's just you
It's just me,
and you
and me.
and you.
And my family also helps.
Wow.
My family
Wow.
also helps. They're very supportive. But that's, and also the reason why I went also into business is so that if I hire people, I help people.
Yeah.
So I want to help in job creation also.
Wow. That's wonderful, man. Do you have some investors already? Not yet?
None yet.
Okay. Okay. Count me in.
Oh, thank you.
Wonderful. So there you have it. That's Anne. She's here. I love your spirit. I love your business, helping health. You know, I love that, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we're gonna give away. She wants to give away some of her products, and all you have to do is email trcwebinar@gmail.com. Subject: Fresca Verde. And here's the question that I want you to email. Email us. What would be a good topic for our future webinars? How about that? Just tell us all about that, okay? But you can email us here, and we will raffle all those who email us, and we will give away this wonderful healthy stuff for you. Become healthier. Okay, trcwebinar@gmail.com. Subject Fresca Verde, and just email us some topics that you want us to tackle in our future webinars. We're doing this more and more often, and we love the community. We love the little group of people that, I know it's not little, it's thousands of people, but the little group that we're able to gather, and it's just so nice to read the comments and praying for you and all that. So God bless you, Anne. Thank you so much. That's Anne for Fresca Verde. God bless you. So good. The next people I want to bring in is a totally different business. It's about bags, and I'm gonna call on Jose and Red. Yay! All right, wonderful. Okay, I know you're Red, and the other guy is Jose, and you're wearing red. So good. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
Thank you. Okay, your business would not just bags, but what are they? Can you just explain a bit?
Basically, they're all leather products. Not only bags, we have also wallets, keychains, passport holders, pouches, and a lot more variety of leather products.
Wow. Okay, let's show them. I want to show them. Look at
That one
that.
is a 15-inch laptop bag.
Laptop bag. Okay. Now tell me why this business? Why not other businesses?
Because we believe that we are our own market, and
Oh.
our slogan is your everyday companion,
Uh-huh.
and everything that we sell, you can use it every day, and it
Okay.
protects all your valued items.
Now tell me your history. You were not entrepreneurs before.
No, we're not.
You were employees.
Yes, we were both OFWs.
OFWs. To all the OFWs watching us from all over the world. Yeah. And then you said,
Yeah,
it would be nice to have a business.
when we were working abroad, we did this business as a sideline. So
Oh.
during our off days, whenever we don't have duties, we're getting orders from our customers. We're engraving the products because these products are actually personalized. So we engrave the names of each customer,
Okay.
then we deliver them.
Look at these beautiful buckles. I love it. How you engrave the names.
We engrave
Okay.
them.
So that's your USP in one sense.
That's correct.
Unique selling proposition, meaning to say that you don't just sell bags or let me look at these other things. These are bags too.
That's the best.
Oh, they're so nice. Okay. And then one more.
Another bag.
Another bag. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. Yay. And then this is not a bag. This is
This is a wallet bag.
Wallet
So
bag.
all our bags has detachable slings. So
inside.
yeah. So this is a wallet bag, and inside there's a strap.
okay.
So we also think of the
Wow.
function and how they can use it, making things more easier for the customer.
Okay. Anne made all that turmeric tea in her house. How about you? I mean, to this day, Anne just does it in her house. How about you? Where do you do these things? Where do you make them?
When we were OFWs, we used to have them supplied from Thailand.
Oh.
But since we came home, we started making them here and having them supplied from Marikina.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Wow. Wow. Okay, I need to show everything.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another, what do you call this?
Bag.
It's a messenger bag.
Messenger bag.
Messenger bag.
There you have it. Okay, so the USP is that they're not only getting a bag. Your idea is this, that you're gonna engrave their initials or whatever.
Your name. That's a passport holder.
Passport holder. Okay. So that's the idea. And when did you start this business? While you were still in what country?
In
UAE,
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. I came from Dubai just a few days ago.
Yes.
And so you were there for some years?
We worked there for more than 9 years.
Yes.
9 years.
Almost a decade.
Wow.
Almost a decade.
I love it. I love the fact that you started your business while you were working. A lot of people don't think that way. They think like, okay, I'm working, and then I'll resign and then I start my business. You didn't do that.
No,
You were working in a job and then on the side
we're doing a business.
start a business. So when did you do the business? Evenings, weekends?
There's no specific time, Brother Bo, because we're both flying. We don't have a
Oh,
specific day
okay,
off
okay.
in a week. So whenever we have time, we do
Whenever
it.
you have time, just do it.
Just do it.
Wow.
We don't waste time.
Wonderful.
And both of us, we don't watch TV in Abu Dhabi. We're just using our time,
We engrave and we deliver.
You engrave and you deliver. So you were earning money already in your business.
Yes.
It was not like just pampalipas oras. It was really, you were earning something.
We do.
Wow. And then you came here and
Now we're doing it full time.
more full time.
Hmm.
Wow.
Because our goal was to go home.
Your goal was to
So-
go home.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
gosh.
don't want to become.
There are people right now, I'm sure, crying right there. People watching us, just tears in their eyes, because you just said said three words that are very close to their hearts.
Yeah, we want to go home.
We want to go home.
Yes, and we don't want to become employees for the rest of our lives, and we don't want to waste any more times away from our families, because first our parents are getting
yeah.
older and older, so we want to spend more time with them.
Yeah.
So we found a way so that we can go home, but
Yeah.
making sure that we will earn as well.
Wow. Wow.
And it's
Go ahead.
something that we love.
Oh, you
We-
love to
we
do
love to
this.
do them.
See?
We use all our products.
Yeah. Passion.
Yes.
You have to do something that you love to do. And where will they get these products, Jose and Red? If they okay, it's facebook.com/trademark handmade. Handmade. Wow. Handmade. All this is handmade. Facebook.com/trademark handmade. So that's where it's being flashed right now, right there. So you can take a look at it and find out how you can get to know more about these products. They're really good. They're really nice, very nice, and you can actually order your names in there. You want to give this away?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna give them away. Woohoo! I love that. I love giving away stuff. Okay, but I'm not the one giving away. They're the one giving away. You email us. Some people in the room right now want the bags. No, only those who are watching through webinars. Okay. Email us, trcwebinar@gmail.com. Same email, but the subject now is new name bags. Ta-da! Why? Because the name that they chose, since you were still there in UAE, is not really that workable, because trademark, that was your name before,
Yeah.
or your name now, cannot be trademarked. It won't be accepted by DTI, by the Department of Trade and Industry. And so they're looking for a new name for their business. Hey, you want to give them some name? Can you suggest a name for them? Email us a suggested name for their business. And if they like your suggestion, they're going to give you some of their bags for free. So is that a good deal? So what maybe you give them a parameters. What name, like what are you thinking of? Like,
We're thinking of R&T because it's something with R&T.
Yeah, our initials, because her name's Red and my nickname's Pepe. So our logo is like the trademark logo.
R
R&T.
So
and B. So that's one of your options. I like that. Red and Pepe. Why did they call you Jose?
that's my real name.
Okay.
Only the name.
But you know what? Your names, Red and Pepe, they sound cool. Really? Yeah, I love Pepe. Or is it because Pepe?
Saranggola.
Sa Saranggola ni Pepe. Pepe and Pilar. But I like red. It has this nice edge to it, and I like Pepe.
Red and Pepe. They are both unique.
Yeah, they're unique. Wow. You can go either way. You can go. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let's see if some of our wonderful audience has some suggestions for Red and Pepe. If you can give them a nice name for their business, it will be great. Is there what's next? What's after this? I mean, where do you want the business to go?
Right now, we're targeting to have our first store in DF Paranaque. Yes,
Also, everything is sold online now,
online.
which is great. Guys, if you want to start a business, the online world gives us, this is something we never had, like my age, okay? We never could, if we start a business, we have to sell in bazaars, we have to sell in stores, and it's so expensive, consignment, and inventory. Online, guys, young people, listen to me. You're so blessed because you can sell online. So everything is sold online right now.
Yes,
But you are going to start your first retail store in BF Paranaque.
by the second quarter. But we also do bazaars.
Bazaars also.
On April, when is that?
28 to 30.
28, 29, 30, we have a bazaar in DF Paranaque.
Wow. You are so brave. You gave up your jobs. Well, that's because your business was going on already, but still, that took a lot of courage to be able to say, and to be able to say the earnings of the business can replace our salary. That takes courage to be able to hold on to that dream. Wow, that's amazing. So first retail store, is that yours? It's like you rent space and then you.
Yes, we will rent.
Wow, amazing. But my suggestion to Anne will be the same suggestion that I'll give you, is that you have to be masters in social media marketing, because online sales, is you're going to reach the world. A retail store in a particular place, I think, is good because you study the market, you go face to face with customers, you do survey. Like it's almost like a research laboratory. That retail store is your research laboratory. But if you do online marketing well, like really master it, you're gonna cover a huge, you can reach customers all over, from Mindanao to UAE to Asia, wherever.
No big.
Yeah, and especially the whole idea of engraving and making it special. They can buy bags anywhere, but yours this is special. Although I'm sure other people can get their stuff engraved, but the brand, the Pepe Red,
That's correct.
whatever brand,
And Brother Bo, most of our big orders came from online.
Absolutely. In fact, that's what I'm going to say. The retail store is just a research lab. Unless you have 300 stores all over the place. I mean, but yeah, I really would invest a lot in studying social media marketing and online marketing, the works, just study the masters. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to share? Last thing you'd like to share? Experience, a lesson, whatever.
For our fellow OFWs, it's good to start the sideline, but we're just still working abroad.
Yeah.
Think of a problem that you can solve. Doesn't have to be big. Start small. That's what Brother Bo is always saying. And of course, just equip it with your faith and hard work, and for sure you will also succeed.
Woo! There you have it. I'm inspired by these people. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Bo.
Wonderful. God bless you more. More success. There you have
Thank
it.
you so much.
Pepe and Red, God bless you. All right. This is amazing. I feel so good. I feel young. I feel, sometimes I'm old. I feel old, but when I talk to young people, young entrepreneurs, I feel, and their energy and their courage It's just so beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna call on somebody older than me. Yay! Thank you so much, Larry Gamboa. Think Rich Pinoy. Larry, you're the man. Hi, Larry. I hope you know Larry already by now. If you don't, then you have not yet read his book, a best-selling book, Think Rich Pinoy. He is, I personally call him the Robert Kiyosaki of the Philippines because years ago, this was more than a decade ago, Larry, I was reading Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's all about real estate. And if you know Robert Kiyosaki, he's about buying foreclosed properties and then renovating and then selling it or renting it out. And I read that book and I said, I wonder if somebody is doing it here in the Philippines. And didn't know. And then 1 year after reading that book, I was in Power Books, and then I bumped into you.
Yep.
And he I knew Larry from ministry days, like a long time ago. And I said, hi Larry, what are you doing? And then Larry tells me, oh, I buy foreclosed properties, flip them. And I said, whoa, are you Robert Kiyosaki of the Philippines? So since that time, I started learning from him, and I got into real estate because of you. So we started buying foreclosed properties and properties from, what do you call them? What kind of private owners?
Foreclosed property.
No, not foreclosed properties. These are owned by people, but they're desperate
Yes. Desperate owners.
Desperate.
Motivated sellers.
These are people who just wanted to get rid of. Sometimes you meet them, and so to buy them, and then Larry taught me how to renovate, flip, rent it out, sell right away. So this is the guy, and he taught me a lot. So thank you, Larry.
You're most welcome, Bo.
So
Pleasure.
Yeah, you don't fit our topic.
Okay.
Because my topic is how to retire a multimillionaire before the age of 50.
Okay.
You're 52, so
71.
so
Just the last time, one of the key people there said, well, you kept persisting, you kept submitting, you never gave up.
you never gave up.
And I said, yeah, you're like a cockroach. A cockroach that dies and then gets up again and moves, dies, so
What a description, Larry. You're like a ipis.
An ip is a cockroach, and I think that's what's important in like the real estate side. No? Many times
Beautiful.
I should have
Beautiful.
given up because I'm not really a real estate. I'm a bookworm. Okay, but every time I get knocked down,
Yeah.
by God's grace, I'm able to get up and push forward because I've
Yeah.
had some real challenges
Oh,
in
yeah.
real estate, no?
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well as this book.
Yeah.
And like a cockroach, I just get up and then move forward.
They say that the cockroach is one of the most primitive creatures on planet Earth. That during the time of the dinosaurs,
That's true.
there were cockroaches.
Yes.
I don't know if that's scientifically proven. Okay, it might be an anecdote.
No, after the end of the world, the cockroaches will still rise up and populate.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely. This guy, he stands up again. No matter what failures, no matter what trials may come, he still stands up. This is the guy. I'm telling you, Larry, you are. You really are. You not only in business, not only in real estate. You shared to me your the crazy things that happen in real estate, where so many problems came up in one property and in another property,
Yes.
but you kept on, and here you are, successful, even in your personal life. Even in your personal life, no matter
Absolutely.
what tragedies happen, you bounce back. Woo!
And it's only one reason, Bo. I gotta tell you, it's the Lord.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
somewhere He found me in high school with my dad before he died. No,
yeah.
and with that first experience, I was third year high school where I met him in a retreat in the outdoors,
Wow.
where I felt he somehow reached out and talked to me. And through the years,
God loves you.
the same God loves me, and or I like to say, I love God because He loved me first,
Absolutely.
and that's amazing.
That's my key verse. John 4:19.
I see.
Woo!
So that's really what's behind the
Yeah.
whole cockroach approach to life. I mean,
You never give up.
you gotta get up and keep working at it.
Never give up, guys. Never give up. Larry, you're giving a seminar.
Yes, April 8th,
April 8th. Guys,
the Makati Sports Club.
if you are here in Metro Manila, join us. If you're outside Metro Manila, fly in. April,
April 8th, that's a Saturday,
that's a Saturday.
at the Makati Sports Club. And you can register online also through Truly Rich Club trulyrichclub.com /Larry Gamboa.
Larry Gamboa.
Then there's a letter that explains, and you get into the internet online registration.
Yeah, that website is being shown right now on the screen.
Oh, okay.
You can just like put it in the browser, copy paste. It's copy and paste or whatever. No, just type it. type it into the browser and then click there. Sign up for Larry's seminar. I'll be there. I'll be able to peek in.
Wonderful. And you'll speak in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Right.
But the thing is, Larry, you're going to be talking about real estate. You're going to so if you're thinking
Also about the Millennials Guide,
yeah,
how it connects with
Yeah.
real estate and with
Yeah.
business.
yeah.
You need the business model canvas to launch a business.
Right. That seminar is amazing. I mean, Larry's able to give a lot of material, believe me. And then not only Larry, but we're bringing in some of the young real estate people
Yes.
who it's so young, but they were able to develop properties,
Mhm.
with very little cash. They're able
Absolutely.
to. It's amazing how Mobs Angeles, for
Yes.
example, is now a developer.
Yes.
Once upon a time, she called herself a nobody. But then-
NPA.
Yeah.
Uh,
No permanent address.
yes. No permanent address.
Because she didn't have her own house, and now she's a developer.
Yep.
Absolutely nuts. It's crazy. But so that's a great
and
thing.
for the first time, we're also giving it in Cebu and in Davao.
Yes.
That's
yes.
also found in the website. So
Okay, so
those from
look
Cebu.
for it there. Okay. If you live in Cebu, if you live in Davao, other dates, of course.
Yes.
And then you have it's even something online like
Yes.
because they might be in Ethiopia.
Yes.
Sorry for that. I keep on going to that country because it really it really gave me goosebumps that somebody from Ethiopia was watching our webinar. But so they could be anywhere around the world, and they could grab your seminar online.
Yes, online.
Where?
Again,
TrulyRichClub.com.
Truly Rich Club.
/
Yes.
Larry
And then
Gamboa.
you'll see Manila, Cebu, Davao, and then online. There's a fourth option.
Okay.
Yeah, you can click on that.
So there. All right.
And Truly Rich Club members, I believe if you look at it there and you say you're Truly Rich Club, you're going to get special discount.
Oh,
I mean, special to
Wonderful.
Truly Rich Club.
Wonderful. Thank you, Larry.
You're most welcome, Bo. Thank you. You know, because I came here, I already got a bonus. I got the Shine Forth tickets to the Holy Week retreat.
Yeah.
Would you believe?
Yep.
Just because I walked in. So I
Speaking
hope
of
to
that-
see them in Shine Forth. I mean, you know.
Speaking of that, just wanted to share that with you guys. We're going to have a Holy Week retreat in MOA Arena. Would you believe that? You know, people usually take retreats far away, but we're going to do it right here in MOA, Mall of Asia Arena. It will be Holy Thursday, 8 to 12. 8 to 12?
8 to 12.
Is it 8 to 12 or 9 to 12? I'm getting confused now. But it will be Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday. 3 days.
Yes.
It's going to be power packed. It's going to be powerful. We do it every year, but this is the first time we're doing it in MOA Arena, so we can put more people in. And I'm personally inviting you to be part of this 3-day wow event. And if where do you get the tickets? You have to get it through smtickets.com, because you know MOA Arena is part of the SM empire. So you can get it through smtickets.com. You can also walk into any SM branch and look for an SM Tickets outlet in the mall. All the SM malls, I think most of them have SM Tickets counters or whatever. You can buy tickets there as well. Okay, I hope you be there. It will be amazing. The energy in that place, the spirit, the presence, the power, the prayer. You know, please go. I want to see you. I want to see you there. Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Sunday. If you live in Metro Manila, hey, you know, Larry, somebody from Aklan, they messaged me. Their whole family is flying over to join us in MOA Arena for Holy Week.
Amazing, amazing.
Fly over, come, join us, be part, and connect with God. Get restored in your spirit and in your soul. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Larry.
Because I got those tickets.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
But I need to put an urgent invitation to April 8th, because that's coming very soon.
Yes.
Those of you who want to learn more about real estate, go April 8th. All right. TrulyRichClub.com/Larry Gamboa.
Okay.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you very much, Bob.
All right. Thank you. And here now, I'm gonna close the webinar by giving you the third thing that you need to retire a multi-millionaire before the age of 30 or as soon as possible. All right, here we are. Here goes. Ready. Number one, plan to retire a multi-millionaire. Plan. Decide. Make a decision. This is going to be it. Did you hear the story of Red and Pepe? I love that, you know. They made a plan. They decided this is we want to go home, you know, so they made a plan. Number two, pull. So you've gotta, okay, I'm not gonna spend too much so that I can invest 20% of my income to the stock market. You know, invest there, make that grow, become a millionaire. So that when I get my retirement package from my company, when I step down, it'll be small compared to what I've built and grown in the stock market. That's your goal. You understand me? If you get 2 million from your company, 3 million from your company, you say, thank you very much. It's a nice bonus because you built here massive amounts in your personal investments, because you're investing 20% every month. I want you to make that decision. That, of course, 20% is like my goal, right? Ideally. If you can only put 5% or 10% or whatever, I mean, just put what you can. And the Truly Rich Club will guide you to do that. Here's number 3. Are you ready? Number one, plan. Number two, pull discipline. Okay, live below your means. Number three, push. And I love what Larry said: be a cockroach, not a literal cockroach, but the never give up attitude. You've got to push. You've got to keep on pushing, even if you fail. You push and push and push and push. I love the stories of our guests. They pushed. They did things that, instead of sitting down and saying, "Oh, sana mangyari to, sana yumaman ako." No, they pushed. They went out of their way and they did stuff. It's action that happens. Nothing happens unless something moves. Will you move? Will you actually say, "Okay, I'm going to join the Truly Rich Club"? Okay, there are some people who email me or message me, "Brother Bo, I'm thinking of joining the Truly Rich Club. I'm thinking." Don't think too long. You've got to act. It's the action that works. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you an ethical bribe. I want you to join the Truly Rich Club. If you're not yet a member of the Truly Rich Club, join now. Within the next 24 hours. If you join within the next 24 hours of the Truly Rich Club, in the Truly Rich Club, so that you can get my stock market guidance, so you can get my entrepreneurship mindset, inspiration, and all the stuff that we talk about here. If you join within the next 24 hours, I'm going to give you a free book. My book, The 8 Habits of the Happy Millionaire. I'm going to give it to you as a gift. I'm going to ship it to your home. And make it happen. Of course, if you live in if you live in the Philippines, that'll be easy for me to ship the book to you. So if you can give me, please, a Philippine address, I'll be able to ship that book to you. Okay, within 24 hours. Please come and join the Truly Rich Club, and you will get this book for free if you join within these next 24 hours. I want you to join. The reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of people forget. It's like they're so revved up, so excited. Okay, I'm going to build my multi-millions. And then 2 weeks later, their girlfriend breaks up with them, or their boss scolds them, or they go through some horrific problems. They forget. So do it now. Because when you do it now, then you can get already all the material online. We're going to send it to you, and then you'll start working on building. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I need to start in the stock market. I need to open an account for my stockbroker account. And so let's get the ball rolling. Let's start. Let's do something with your financial life. I want you to retire a multi-millionaire, and it's such a joy just being able to be here with you guys. Really. Thank you. I want to thank Anne for joining us. I want to thank Jose and Red, Pepe and Red for joining us. I want to thank Larry for joining us. And hey guys, thank you. Really such a pleasure being able to be with you today. I repeat my invitation, Truly Rich Club. If you're not yet a member, that's the first step. You've got to be part of the club. And from there, we'll start letting the ball roll. And we will teach you how to do it. You can join from anywhere around the world. Go to www.trulyrichclub.com and be part of the club. Thank you. I want to end with a prayer. I want to ask God to bless you in a powerful way. Oh, by the way, those who emailed to the first question, what are the future topics you want us to tackle in the webinar, future webinars? Number 2, if you can suggest for a name for our guests, Pepe and Red's bag business, if you have a new name, suggest to them. They're going to give away some stuff to you. So we're going to raffle those emails, and we're going to tell you that you won. Hope you win. Hope you really win. Okay, I'm going to pray. I'm going to ask God to bless you. And it's so good. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father, I pray for every person praying with me at this time. I know you love them. I know you care for them. Lord Jesus, thank you so much. I pray for their needs. I pray that you be their miracle worker and their provider and their healer and their abundance. Lord Jesus, thank you so much for this opportunity that we have together. Even if we're separated by thousands of miles, we're together in your presence. We're close. And I ask this and I claim this, Lord God, as I speak abundance into their lives, for every area of their life, that they receive your love more. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen and amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Such a joy to be with you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will keep in touch. We're going to have more webinars, but come right away. Be part of our little family over here. Join the Truly Rich Club. God bless you. Thank you.